One man, feeling spurned by society,
He survived. He survived. His kind survived. How did his kind survive, bro? Let's be for real. Fat man should have killed him.
decided to plan and carry out an attack on innocent people in a large scope within the crowded streets of Akihabara in Tokyo. While he knew very well what he was going to do in his plan, he couldn't have expected the chaos and the fallout that would come after. Time and time again, we see stories with similar bullet points. For example, here we have a young man isolated.
Is this not the guy who shot up the school? That's what he looks like. We got that emo ass haircut.
Feeling neglected by society. Usually they have mental health issues, a terrible upbringing, a toxic community around them, or all three in this case. Let's look into the background and the after effects, not to mention the attack itself, of what has been called the Akihabara Massacre.
I was there, by the way.
Tomohiro Kato was born into a wealthy family that lived in a nice suburban home in Aomori in 1982.
Oh, fuck. Go back.
Into a wealthy family that lived in
One eye looking straight, one looking the other. Respect.
a nice suburban home in Aomori in 1982. His father was doing well for himself, being a top manager in a financial institution. His mother was a housewife, staying home and looking after both Tomohiro and, after not too long, his younger brother as well. Tomohiro's early life was the ideal sort of childhood that one would wish for. His family was wealthy, he had a good relationship with his parents, and he was doing exceptionally well in elementary school. He had good friends and was one of the top track and field athletes in the school by the time he was about 10 years old. When it was time to enter into middle school, he traded out track and field for the tennis club, still doing fairly well in school. However, this was when his home life took a turn and things started.
Huh. Why is he fucked? Would you go from track and field to fucking tennis? Bro, tennis is a gay sport. It's for those rich white people, bro. Let's be for real. Like, tennis is not for the colored. Let's be honest. It's mostly meant for white, rich people. It's not meant for the colored, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just saying, it's not meant for the colored. Like, the colored, they're only good at running and like jumping and shit. You know, the whites aren't good at that. That's why they stick to like the white man shit, the white man sport. That's my opinion. This guy's white. But apparently, if he was good at track and field, why'd he switch? Maybe because he wasn't black. Because he wasn't black. That's why. Maybe.
To deteriorate. Both of his parents, but mainly his mother, were putting an immense amount of pressure on Tomohiro and his younger brother to succeed.
Average Chinese parents.
Tomohiro's mother would often have him redo his homework over and over and over again until she was satisfied that it would likely impress his teachers. If she felt that even one letter on the paper looked wrong, she wouldn't let him use an eraser. She would crumple up the entire paper and have him start over again from the beginning. Needless to say, she was strict. Tomohiro things could
Ew, jab. Oh my goodness, what the goofy ass haircut. Oh my god, look at this forehead, look at this nigga forehead.
Excuse me, I do my homework 3 times a day,
Dumbass.
still get worse, and they did. My life went well until I entered high school, he wrote. After that, it did not go as I wanted. While Tomohiro's grades had suffered a bit, they were still high enough on average to enter into the most academically prestigious high school in the entire prefecture, Aomori High School. He hit his first and perhaps his biggest roadblock when he got.
You know what's weird about Japan? Like, kind of the difference in high schools. Like, once you get a middle school, it's like kind of like college in a way. Like, oh, you gotta sign up for a high school, and there's like a shit ton of high schools, and then like, okay.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
A terrible score on his first exam at this new school. He was hit with the reality that he may be in over his head upon seeing how difficult this school would really be. While he may have been a star student at his previous school, that sadly was not the reality.
Dumbass. I'm not a Jap. I'm not fucking Japanese. I know a guy who actually looks like this.
Here, if anything, he was just average, if even that. One of his high school friends has been quoted as saying, "He told me that he was so shocked that he began to hate studying." While one of his teachers has said, he wasn't outstanding in studies or extracurricular activities at all. He was really a mediocre student. While he had originally planned to go to Hokkaido University, fairly far off from the rest of his family, he couldn't pass the entrance exams. Instead, he entered into a junior college while he decided what he wanted to do in the future. In his second year, he expressed an interest to enter into Hirosaki University in Aomori to study education and eventually become a middle school teacher. After all, that was the best time of his life. The last time he was
I play tennis. Ooh.
was really happy. He wanted to go back, even if it were in a different role. However, the examination period to get into that school had already passed. He was too late. Tomohiro decided to give up on academics entirely and focus
Căn nhà chân mây lá làm sao có giá được trăm cây vàng nè. Có bay lời bay lá, có anh thiếp về ngay cho chàng nè. Về thưa ba thưa má mà vui quá xa nếu anh cưới nàng nè. Có bay lời bay.
You know, this guy reminds me of fucking Rodrigo a lot. Holy fuck. But like, wait till I
on
start
another interest, motorsports. He decided he would become a mechanic, enrolling at Nakanihon Automotive College.
Okay.
However, all motivation was basically gone by this point. He skipped classes more often than not, failing to get his mechanic's license in the end.
Loser. Scoreboard.
Tomohiro Kato went to hop from job to job for his entire young adult life, doing whatever he could to get by, usually never staying at one job for more than a few months. He worked at a security company in Sendai and transportation companies in Aomori and Ibaraki. He couldn't seem to settle down or find anything permanent, and as a result...
Isn't it weird how this land was once nuked? Like, just think about this for a sec. Like, this plate, I'm not saying this is the actual place where it actually got nuked. I'm just saying, like, I can just imagine these people in fucking ash. Like, that person's ash... That person is just a piece of ash, all that. Just look at all these ash people.
His depression only worsened. Unhappy with his real life, he began to turn to escapism, like many of us do. He was particularly interested in anime and video games, and had been since he was young, but even more so.
Why does bro look like that? But
So now, he was interested in drawing himself, and often spent a good amount of time online and on his phone, frequenting
what the fuck is that? Oh my goodness. Is that a boy or a girl?
forums and engaging in the nerdier side of life. However, this wasn't enough to kill the
I'm not... Okay, buddy. I don't think by having a whole collection in the back... Hold on. I may be nerdy and having a whole ass shelf dedicated to all my... A whole shelf dedicated to all my shit. Okay, I'm not that fucking nerdy, alright?
Bruh.
Look at the shelf of insane. Like, I'll turn on the lights.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
school, saying concerning things like, "I have no money." Surely enough, feeling
I just realized fucking all Japs are fucking suicidal, so
I think there's someone hanging right there.
I can kind of see why.
that his family had abandoned him and having been in fairly deep debt, Tomohiro attempted to take his own life in 2006 by ramming his car into a wall. He would survive, however, and after not
How the fuck did bro not die? Bro's so dumb. Bro cannot die. Bro doesn't know how to die. That's insane, bro. Bro ran into a fucking wall. Doesn't know how to die.
Too
That's
long,
crazy.
he was trying to pick up the pieces of his life once again and continue on, for better or for worse. He assumed that this is what led to such an intense.
I'm a Jap. I'm a Jap. I'm a Japanese.
Oh my goodness, I fucking put this shit in a jar.
Dumbass.
Tomohiro, no longer planning to go back to work any longer, spent the majority of his time online. He was becoming particularly active on a forum called Extreme Exchange, which you could compare to the current idea of what would be called a dark web network. On the forum, people would sometimes look for accomplices in criminal activities, to buy and sell drugs, or even
This guy's not black. He can't do that. Alright, let me move my webcam over here, bro. I'm so used to looking over here. Alright. This guy is not black. No, he didn't. If this guy... No, he did not create Dragon Ball Z. No. That's some other dude. No, this guy's not black. This guy can't sell drugs. I feel like I'm sounding like Monty Johnson for a sec. This guy is not black. You know? If you were in the South, you were considered a
plan to end their lives together in groups. And have quit work. I would never have become addicted to my mobile phone. Anyone with hope couldn't possibly understand how I feel. I don't have a single friend that... He expressed his disgust at seeing happy people, mainly young couples as well, riding.
Hey, me and this guy relate, for real. Man, fuck couples, bro.
I saw a loving couple at a riverbank. I wish they were killed by being swept away by the river. More.
No, I don't touch kids. No. Okay, no, I don't fucking touch kids, bro. I don't.
More concerningly, he began to talk about recent stabbing sprees throughout the country, romanticizing them within his posts. He wrote, "Oh, I am hopeless. What I want to do, commit
Calm the fuck down.
murder. My dream, to monopolize the tabloid TV shows." Ultimately, he fell upon his final goal, writing, "I want to stab people in Akihabara."
Who the okay, this guy's obviously fucking retarded. I thought all Japs were fucking smart, but I guess that's the Chinese. Who the hell just says... Why does bro say, I want to stab people, and just post that shit like, bro, fucking hella stupid, bro.
Akihabara is an area of Tokyo known internationally for being a bastion of nerd culture, featuring anime.
Yo, I watched this anime. Yo, look at this shit, bro. I've watched this. It's actually pretty good. Like, I've actually watched it. It's actually a movie, but it's actually pretty good.
Anime, manga, figurines, arcades, and maid cafes on every corner.
I want to go to here one day. SAO, I finished all that shit, bro. I finished 1, 2, 3, Alicization, War of the Underworld, War of the Underworld Part 2. I have that one fucking fantasy game. I have it. I forgot what it's called. But I used to play the mobile game where it's like Alicization, Rule of the Underworld.
Corner of
It's sad they got rid of it though, which is kind of tough.
every block.
My favorite game.
Tomohiro knew the area well, being an otaku himself. He fancied himself as an amateur anime artist, often going to karaoke bars and picking anime theme songs to sing while he got drunk.
For real? What the hell it is?
Not only that, he knew that the area was always crowded, extremely crowded.
It was kind of one of my. I remember watching SAO. It was actually pretty fucking good. I actually enjoyed it, man. It was actually good. It was such a good fucking anime.
On some days. Throughout the next few days, Tomohiro would visit Akihabara again and again, scoping out the area in person. One day, though, he took a trip much further out to the Fukui Prefecture. This is where he went to a military supply shop, pulling up at around 12:40 p.m. He wandered around the store for about 20 minutes, eventually coming to settle on buying a telescopic baton and a pair of leather gloves. The store's security cameras would catch him having a
That is true.
chat with the salesman, all while grinning and making stabbing motions. The next day, Tomohiro returned to Akihabara one more time to sell his computer and get some cash. He would use this money to carry out the next phase of his plan, renting a truck, an Isuzu Elf, to be
Goofy ass little truck, bro. Oh my goodness. You got that.
specific. Tomohiro knew that if he rented this
I think everybody wants that truck, bro. It's just a fucking simple truck.
truck, he would be carrying out his plan the very next day. There was still time to back out.
I would buy that truck, and if it had a custom horn, I would deadass put that like
But by this point, he wasn't even considering it. Boards on his phone, writing, "I will kill people in Akihabara, have a vehicle crash, and if the vehicle becomes useless, I will use a knife." His post would continue throughout the rest of the morning. 5:21.
How the fuck does people not even concerned about this shit? This guy's posting death threats. And like people are just like, say for example, I'm like, oh look at this guy just posted. Sleepy will drive into a crowd, and if the car becomes useless, I will use a knife. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah. You know what? Like, no one gives a fuck about this guy. You know, let's go to fucking let's go to Akihabara for no reason. I would do this. I would fucking die. Like, to get isekai'd,
Sleepy.
I would do it.
We'll drive into the crowd, and if the car becomes useless, I will use a knife. Goodbye, everyone. 5:34. I can't get over this headache. 5:35. Rain forecast. Bad.
Rain forecast.
6:02. I'm used to playing the role of a good man. Everybody is so easily deceived. I'm going to take this truck out to Akihabara. I'm going to stop there for a bit and then I'm flying out east. While this coworker was confused, he accepted this action as Tomohiro being his usual weird self and didn't think much of it. Tomohiro hopped into his car and continued through traffic, still making posts online all the way. 9:48 into Kanagawa and taking
Actually, texting while driving is a bad thing. You should not do that. You'll get a ticket for texting and driving. You should not do it.
a break. Things are going well at the moment. Deep breath and slammed his foot onto the pedal, speeding through a red light and hitting 5 people walking through the street with his truck. Shoppers ran from the scene of the carnage, screaming and panicking as Tomohiro continued to attempt to mow people down as he drove. After hitting several people, he continued
This guy thinks he's in GTA, bro. They don't work like that, bro. And plus, the Japs can't drive. Oh no, it's the Chinese, but they're basically they're basically the same thing. So they can't. He can't drive. That's why he crashed. Okay, because he's Asian. The Asians can't drive. They should not have a driver's license to begin with. Okay.
driving for about 70 meters further east before stopping. Several people had gathered around to attempt to care for the victims who had been hit by the truck and couldn't move themselves. This was when Tomohiro hopped down out of the truck and pulled out his knife. The first thing he did was repeatedly stab one of the men he had just...
My guy stabbed some people just walking casually down the street, bro. Like, oh, I have a knife. I'm just gonna... Let's see. Do I have... Where is it at? Let's see if I can do like a prime example of this shit. Bro basically was like, another day, another victory for the OGs. Just has his fucking knife like this, bro. Like, another day, another victory for the OG. I forgot how that shit went. I was casually walking down the street with a knife, like, ooh, I got a knife. Ooh, refrain. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. Ooh.
This soon arrived on scene in order to care for the victims.
Goofy ass ambulances, bro. What the fuck is that? That looks weird.
Sadly, 5 of the victims had already died then and there. 3 of them had died from injuries related to being hit by the truck, while a further 4 had succumbed to their stab wounds. The victims of the massacre were listed as Kazunori Fujino and his friend Takahiro Kamaguchi, both 19 years.
I swear I've heard that name before. Like, I swear I've heard that in an anime before. I don't know which anime it was. I swear I've heard that name.
Old. Katsuhiko Nakamura, 74 years old. Naoki Miyamoto, 31. Mitsuru Matsui, 33. Kazuhiro Koiba, 47. And one 21-year-old female victim named Mai Muto. Mai had actually lived long enough to place a call to the police from her phone, but she didn't survive long enough to
Bro, they're from Dragon Ball, bro. They're from Dragon Ball.
even talk to them or leave any sort of message. In disbelief at what had just happened, people gathered around to pray for the victims and to set up a makeshift memorial to honor the victims where most of the carnage had taken place. Immediately, Tomohiro was charged with attempted murder as one police officer had arrived on scene in time to see him stabbing a woman with his own eyes.
Why? Like, I can see the whole thing with the Japanese not having guns. And, like, if you're a cop and you see this guy fucking stabbing people, why the fuck would you try to beat him with, like, a fucking baton? Just shoot the guy. Fucking Japs are dumb, bro.
The police acquired the knife that he had used in the attack.
But look at these gay ass knives, bro. That's obviously the size of his little Asian, his little ching chong. This guy doesn't even have gold on his knives, bro. This guy's not going out in style, bro. Look at this, bro. I have gold on my knife, bro. You know the challenges I had to do? Like this guy didn't even do the challenges correctly, bro. Bro did not get dark matter on his knives, bro. What a fucking loser, bro. Like, oh my goodness. This is the reason why this guy sucks. This guy's probably like level 1. Look at all these basic ass knives, bro. At least put some skins on that shit. Get the skins that they give you for like
In addition to another 3 knives and the extendable baton.
Bro didn't even get 50 kills to get at least a skin, bro. That's insane.
His fears came true as, only days after the attack took place, the police were arresting more and more people who expressed their interest online to commit similar attacks themselves throughout the country, usually on 2channel or similar forums. It became more evident that this attack was related to hikikomori culture, the phenomenon in which young people were becoming more and more isolated, cutting themselves off from society, feeling alone, dejected, and abandoned.
You know a good way for the cops to stop these fucking crimes is for one of the cops just to create a fucking account on these fucking like dark web posts and fucking figure out what's going on. Boom. Simple as that. It's not that fucking hard.
Sometimes, the massacre prompted many conversations about the ethics of recording such attacks and posting them online. It was found that 2 people had live-streamed the attack to about 3,000 people while it was occurring.
What the fuck?
There are no saved copies of these streams.
Bro, is Twitch stream, bro, is live. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Yo, let me get the camera. Yo, what's up, guys, bro? I'm just here in Akihabara. You know, I'm just recording today. You know, today's vlog will be, just seeing what's going on in Akihabara today. Oh, wait, whoa, there's a stabbing, yo, there's a stabbing. Holy shit, oh my goodness, he's dead, oh my, these people are running away, oh my goodness. Holy shit. Yo, that person just got stabbed, oh my, oh, the loser, oh, they tackled that bitch, oh my goodness. I think that's my Uncle Ricky, oh my goodness, he died. Oh my goodness, he died. Oh, he died. Yo, thanks for the follow though, hey. Yo, shout out to Bunny Lover 420, bro, he just followed. He just donated 10 bits. Holy shit. Yo, thanks for the bits, bro. Oh my goodness. But look at that guy die. Oh my goodness. Yo, thanks for the 10 gifted. Yo, let's go. Dumbass. Imagine if that happened today. Like, I feel like there would be that one fucking white guy who would stream that shit and do exactly what I did there. There would be somebody so stupid. There would be somebody so fucking stupid and do that. Oh my goodness, it's John Schlegg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's him. Oh my goodness, it's literally him.
But the media wrote of them extensively. As it usually goes with these attacks, the public began to blame otaku culture, with
Flat-chested people.
violent anime and video games once again coming into the spotlight. The video game company, Konami, went on to cancel their launch events for Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots in Tokyo, citing public safety concerns. Certain TV shows and anime at the time began to censor their depictions of knives and daggers, even highly fictionalized sci-fi weapons as well. Some depictions of knives were simply redubbed as swords instead.
Bruh.
Access to the extreme...
Alright, real talk. Is a sword and a knife the same thing? Let's be for real. Okay? Let's compare the two for a sec. Okay? Let us compare. Okay? I just want to know. Okay? Let's compare. Let's compare. Let us fucking compare, okay? I have a real katana right here. Look at this shit. I have a katana, okay? Look at this. It's sharp. Oh, it's sharp. It has a little tip. And it has a handle. You can hold it too. Look at that. Whoosh. Look at that. Wow, what a good looking sword. Oh wait, hold on. Let's compare it to a knife. Okay, where is it? Whoa, 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 what's this? Whoa, there's a handle for it. And look, it's sharp. It has a little point on top. So tell me the reason there's a difference between these two. Okay, I can see, yeah, one's larger than the other. But are knives and swords considered the same thing? Some people say no. But in reality, here's the thing. They're both the same thing. One's bigger than the other. Okay, they're both sharp. They both have a thing you can hold on to. And they can be used for weapons. They changed it to swords. Bro, a sword and a knife is the same shit, bro. They can both use them to kill. Let's be for real. Okay, that's so dumb. Oh my god, that's sick. I actually never showed off my katana, on stream. But yeah. Move out the way. But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, fuck off, buddy. But that's literally the same thing. The knife and that thing are basically the same thing. They both have a handle and they're both sharp. You know, the only difference is one's bigger than the other. But you know what? They're both meant to kill. So then, like, let's just get rid of all the knives and just put swords. Well, it's basically the same shit. I don't see a difference.